control, take off the blindfold. Pick up a book, read about stories that aren't told. Live in a Babylon, have you come figure your role? I'm a freedom fighter, can you hear it in my tone? Pickle after
the people that taught us the Bible brought us this image, brought us this lie, and told us this was God, this was Jesus. You know that's a lie, right? You know he looked like you, right? Okay. Are you a Rasta? Do you follow Rastafarianism? You follow Haile Selassie?
Yeah, I'm trying to live.
Okay. Haile Selassie is not the king. He's not the kings of kings. Haile Selassie is a man. You know Haile. Do you believe in Christianity, the religion of Christianity? It's a lie, right?
Yeah.
Haile Selassie followed Christianity. He was an Orthodox Christian. He wasn't a Rasta. It's high time that he wake up for me. Psalms 111, verse 10.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10.
Read.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The Bible says to fear God is the beginning of how we get wisdom. What do we fear? The judgment. That's why I would never steal from you. That's why I would never murder you. Because I fear God and I fear his judgments. And he said if I do his commandments, he'll give me a good understanding. Read on.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
That's one of God's commandments. We're not supposed to smoke weed. That's a commandment of God. What is the herb for? Give me Genesis 2. What's the herb for? Is it to smoke? Let's see what the Bible says. Read.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb.
I've given you what?
Every herb.
Every herb. Ganja, right? Sensimilia, right?
Bearing seed.
That bears seed. Weed, ganja bears seed, right? Read on.
Which is upon the face of the earth.
Guess what?
Which is upon the face of the earth.
Which is upon the face of the earth, read on.
And every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat
to smoke,
for meat
to eat, to drink, not to smoke. So that if you fear God, you're going to understand that. You're going to understand that the herb that God gave us, sensimilla, was made for us to ingest, not to smoke, but to eat and to eat. So if you believe in the Bible, you believe in God, you're going to abide in that. You understand that? Psalm 111 verse 10. Psalm 111 verse 10. Watch this.
Psalms 111 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So now if you understand that you fear God, now you're some very wisdom. I can use the marijuana, but I can't smoke crack, give it cancer. It destroy your lungs. You understand me? No different from smoking cigarette or smoking cocaine. Same thing. It destroy your lungs. Your lungs taking air. But he said a good understanding have all they that keep the commandments.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Do his commandments. Give me Colossians. Colossians 2. So what we're going to teach you now about Rastafarianism. What is that? Where does it come from? It's an ideology made from man. That this man, Haile Selassie, was kings of kings, lords of lords. He ran from Ethiopia, he went to England and feared the Italians for protection. He was an Orthodox Christian. He followed this image right here.
Follow Christ.
He followed this. No, they say Christ. This is the devil. This is the beast. The real Christ of the Bible look like you. We look like you. Let's read that. Colossians.
Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
The Bible says beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy. Rastafarianism is a philosophy. And vain deceit meaning lies. Read on.
After the tradition of men.
Because it was passed down from man after man and passed on the tradition. Haile Selassie was a Rasta. No. Haile Selassie was the Messiah. No, he was not. You know how I know he's not the Messiah? Because he's still here today the same thing.
That's right.
And he's dead and gone. He cannot be the Messiah. Haile Selassie never taught the Rastas to follow him. But because they burn weed, they mess with the judgment. They don't have an understanding of the Bible. Read on.
After the rudiments of the world.
After the rudiments of what?
The world. And not after Christ.
And not after the true Christ, the true Messiah, the true King, Lord of Lord. So when you say you believe parts of the Bible, parts of it, yes, parts of the Bible, you got to consider now. You got to consider. Give me Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34. Today, who we teach our people? That you, brother. On this side, you come from this tribe right here. Benjamin, the West Indian men, West Indian blacks. That's where I come from. Judah is American Negro, and that's found in the Bible. Slavery, how did we get here to Jamaica? How did we come here? We come here as slaves, right? Captives. You know that's in the Bible? You ever read that before? No, you ever heard about us coming to over the side of the earth in a slave ship? You ever heard about that?
Yeah.
Watch this. Read that, 34.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
The Bible says to seek ye out. This is the book of the Lord. The whole Bible. It says to seek out of the seek what? Seek the wisdom of God. Seek what is God requiring. What must I do? Because one day we want to rule this earth once again, right? We want control. Turn around, look at those people. Is it because we are the dumbest people? No. Is it because we're the weakest people? No. Why is it? God's hand is against us. Because we're into Catholicism, we're into Christianity, we're into Rasta, we're into Muslim, we're into drugs, we're into murder, we're into thievery. And God said, as long as you like that, my hand is withdrawn. But he says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and what?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
And read. Read on.
No one of these shall fail.
What is the no one of these that's going to fail? The prophecy. One day, we're going to rise back up. And it's not going to be by war. It's not going to be by smoking no weed. It ain't going to be by murder. It's going to be by applying God's commandments. That's what we're out here to teach our people. So I'm going to drop that. Let's go to the slave trade. Let me explain to you who you are. Because a lot of Rastas, what do they do know? They know that we're the Israelites. They're singing their music. Genesis 49. They're singing their music. They already know that we're the Israelites. But what do they think? That we're Africans. We're not Africans. We were sold as slaves from Africa. But we're not the same people. But let's read that. Genesis 49 about Benjamin.
Genesis.
This is the line of people you come from. The blood that runs through your veins come from this line of people. Read on.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 27. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
That's you right here. It says Benjamin will raven as a wolf. You know what the wolf do? It alerts, it warns. Benjamin, we raven through our music, telling that America's Babylon, telling that we are the Israelites. Benjamin, this tribe is so close to the West is going to raven as a wolf. Read on.
In the morning he shall devour the prey.
And in the morning when he wakes up out of his dead state from following Rastafarians, following Christianity, following white Jesus, he's going to what?
Devour the prey.
It said when he wakes up from his dead state, he's going to devour the prey. Hold this, give me Revelation, Dead Streets 10. He said when he wakes up, he's going to devour the prey. Revelation, the Bible walking gas. I got you. He said he's going to wake up and he's going to raven the prey. What's happening now? In the streets right now, we have brothers waking up from the right now who they are. And they're going to come out and teach our people. And we're going to break down this government. We're going to bring down this world. It's going to become our world again. A black world, an Israelite world. You like that, right? That's the good news of the Bible. Read.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
The point I want is that dead bodies are talking about people who's mentally asleep. The great city in here is talking about America. Because many of our brothers go to America and think it's a land of opportunity. America's a joke. America, the thief here, rob you. There's nothing there for you. Build back up this, build yourself back up here. Take back what's yours. Who runs Jamaica? The white man, the Chinese man, the East Indian man. They run this country. Who's the labor? Well, you're the labor. It says that dead body's gonna rise up. How they gonna rise up? You must understand that your nationality, you are an Israelite. You're not African American, you're not African, you're not Negro, you're not Rasta, you're not Christian. You are the Israelites the Bible called you the Israelites. That's the image of Christ. A man of color that look like you, that look like you, that look like you. That's the image of Christ. And we can read that in the Bible. Let's go read it again.
Revelations 11, verse 8. And the dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
That city that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt is America. Why? Because them was pure bottom out in America, and they bring that culture right here to Jamaica. They come here and take this land with that homosexuality. And like Egypt, the same way we're in bondage in Egypt, is the same way the old people are in bondage right now. In bondage to bills, in bondage to taxes, in bondage to jobs that don't produce them a good working wage. Huh?
You're from Egypt.
No, we're from America. We're from the big whore on this earth, America. and we've come back to teach your people who they are. Go back to what's in
Genesis 49:27. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
That's you, your Benjamin. Read on.
In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the
And
spoil.
when it all ends, we're going to divide back on spoil.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word